Yo, what's up here in the city, fam? It's your boy Heat. Back again with our interview. Today we got something special. We got
Comedian Myron Jewell.
comedian Myron Jewell. Myron.
He gon' blast it for me. My son gon' die for me. And he gon' rock it for me. I got the fofo on my waist and you can't take it from me. I got the fofo on my hand, you better run from me. You know I'm big fofo, I got him waiting on me.
With one of those bitches. So for those who don't know, I mean, you got 1 million followers. Where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I do content. I'm originally started popping from doing social media content. And now I do stand-up comedy as well. You know what I mean? I got movies out, I act as well. Got a couple movies. So I just really want to tap more into my stand-up comedy bag, into my acting bag, like the same way I did with social media.
No, that's fire. That's fire for sure. So, like, for those who don't know, the area you grow up in with, like, Vine, TikTok, Instagram, how is it just, like, what's it like the grind as a content creator, have to come up with skits and all them stuff?
It's a real grind. So people be thinking, like, comedians that's been doing comedy for, like, 30-something years, I get that grind, but they think it's easy for people to get on the internet and just make videos. It's not easy to just go viral and keep going viral and be able to do it for years and build a fan base. And it takes a lot of work, man. Like, you really have to just constantly not care about likes, views, comments, nothing. Like, just believe in yourself and just post. And then it'll start making sense eventually. You get what I mean?
No,
That's
yeah.
all I did. I believed in myself. I didn't know what was going to happen. You dream about doing stuff like this, but I didn't, you don't know. You want it to happen, but it's just coming off of hard work. So just stay locked in, focused, tunnel vision. Don't care what nobody say, man. As long as you believe, I swear to God, it's going to work.
Well, how would you give any advice to a content creator who's going through like a writer's block, having a hard time coming up with ideas? How would you help them out?
Me, man, it's always good to use people around you because it's people around you that might not even do content, right? Like, you might not do content. I don't know if you do, but I'm an example. You might not do content, but I can call you and be like, hey, man, I'm trying to do this video with my son, man. I'm picking him up from school, but I know I want to mess with him, but I don't really know what I want to do. Woo-woo. You normal people that don't do content, comedy, or nothing be having the best ideas sometimes, man. So just So basically, just get out of your bubble. Don't be in your ways of like, I don't need nobody I can think, or they ain't funny. It could be somebody that'll never joke. They can give you one of the best ideas ever. Be one of your most viral videos, man. You know what I mean? So because when you got that block, man, that block is there. You just like, So sometimes I pick the phone up, call a comedian friend. I ask my son, hey, I got this idea, but I don't know where I'm going with it. And see what they say. And then it'll make your brain start moving. Like, now I'm rolling. So.
No, it's crazy. They always say like you could go far by yourself or you could go farther together. You feel me?
Yeah,
so just having that friend group and that like circle of people that you could talk to and lean on. Actually, so speaking of comedians, what is some like comedians that may influence you on your career or on your path?
All the greats, but I'm just gonna name my favorite. My favorite comedian is Chris Tucker, man. That's my favorite comedian.
Hey, y'all kind of look alike. You ain't might tell you that?
They always be saying that, man. It's my favorite comedian. Him and then Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts is a super known comedian. Chris Tucker was more in the spotlight as far as like the movies and things like that. But Tony Roberts is a household name in the stand-up world, so he's super known. So unless you like really follow stand-up, people like that don't really follow everything, they only gonna know like the Kevin Harts, the Cat Williams, the Chris Tucker. But if you really know stand-up, you'll know people like Earthquake and you know what I mean, and Lavelle Crawford, Tony Roberts. And, it's a lot of funny people out here.
No, there definitely is. Like, no lie. Like, growing up, I didn't know that Eddie Murphy did like stand-up and stuff like that until I went back and watched like all his old clips and stuff like that.
He grew so much, so you seeing him like when he was deep in his bag, man. Like he's a phenomenal actor. Like people like him, him and Jamie Foxx, man. Like, you know what I mean? Martin do good with acting straight. The list goes on. It's more, but like those guys are like really in a bag. Like, you know what I mean?
No, really great for real. Yeah. So like, you being from Milwaukee, have you ever got your Kia stolen?
I ain't never had a Kia. I don't want no Kia. In Milwaukee, that Kia was getting stolen, boy. Y'all know they Kia boys. That originated literally from Milwaukee.
No, yeah, that's what I said. Like, you feel me? Your car safe?
Man, yeah, I ain't got no Kia. I wouldn't even buy my son no Kia. I ain't get no Kia.
Hey, smart choice for sure.
I think now that they got push starts on them things now. I think they start getting smart, so you can't
that shit ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing that goddamn thing.
See, I'm older, so I ain't know. So I'm thinking them push starts they get away with it. I mean, but they can't steal them no more. But it ain't been as bad as it used to. It was terrible at first. And the crazy thing is, I feel like when I was young and dudes, people always stole cars, but I remember people used to steal cars and they used to take them like chop shops to get money. get them bust down, get the money for the parts because they wanted money. These dudes telling cars to joyride and get chased. Like they're literally still in the car and riding around like it's theirs and getting chased by the police and recording it. Like this is fun to them. I'm like, bro, you can.
Bro, I'm seeing this shit on social media, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Bro, you can die, bro. You can kill yourself, or if you get caught, you're going to jail for a while because you're endangering other people. So that's how I know them kids just be like, they just don't got no guidance, no nothing, bro. So that's why I be super hands-on. I always been like that with my son and nephews.
Yeah.
I be like, man, I try to make sure y'all know it's a whole other way. Y'all can see that. Don't go that way.
No, don't go that way for sure. So speaking of your son, how did you get into content making with your son? And I know it's like a great feeling just to be able to do something as your like as a father, and bring your child involved and just have fun with it.
Just I already had my own buzz from cheating as Myron in the Fofo videos.
Cheating as Myron.
Yeah. So I was living in Atlanta, and I come back and forth with my son, bring him there, do that. It was a lot of traveling, doing shows and stuff. But my son, I came and back to Milwaukee, and I did like a TikTok with him. I wasn't on TikTok like that. I was just Instagram, Facebook. Did a TikTok with him, just to irritate him. And every time I did one with him, it always went viral. And I'm like, I think we got something. But I wasn't planning to have nothing. I was just messing with him.
you just messing
And I'm
around.
like, we got something. So I kept doing it, and it was working. But then I realized it was a bigger picture than just me doing comedy. Like, people were seeing the bond and the connection that me and my son had, and how important it is for a black father to be close with his son. So even though I'm messing with him, people can see through the lines, like he really loves his son. They're close. You get what I mean?
No, yeah.
And he loves him. So that motivates other young black men, older black men that might not be having their kids like that. Oh, I gotta get my son. They ain't got kids yet.
No, yeah, like watching y'all, because I don't got no kids, but watching y'all like make content and stuff like that, I don't like, it makes me like my heart warm, no lie. Like, I'm a man, you feel me? But it does good to see like another father like interacting with the child, like what G Herb, what he just did with his song, dropped a song with his son. I'm like, yo, that shit fire, and he brought him on stage to perform it. Like, I love seeing shit like that.
Man, it's just setting good positive examples, man. You know what I mean? Like to just the world, not even just the youth, especially the youth, because they need it more. They need the guidance more. But I want the kids to want to be a dad like me when they grow up. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. That influence, like, you feel me? There's certain stuff that we didn't know as kids that we should have been taught, but like we won't want to do that for the next generation for sure.
And then even this, like my father was in my life, right? But I still feel like it's a lot of stuff he didn't teach me that it made me more stronger with my son. Like I love my dad, RP to my pops, but I'd be like, man, the connection and how I am with my son, I was tight with my dad, but I'm like, man, my shit way better than how we was, because he was on the road a lot too, because he played in the band, he played bass.
Oh, that's fire.
But I made it my duty to make sure I never miss the connection with my son. Like, if I'm gone for a while, I'm like, hey, we still good, right? I never stopped being a father. And I made time even when I was tired or not. Like, if I was out of town, I'm finna go home. I gotta be around my son. I'm finna fly him here. So he knows that I ain't never left his side, and because a lot of people you see start blowing up and get famous, and you doing everything financially, right? Then the kids grow up, and it's a missing piece because the connection ain't there. I feel like time means more than anything.
No, you are 100% correct. 100% correct.
I remember half of the shit I bought him, I guarantee you, from since he been born.
Oh, yeah, no.
But he can remember times when we was just throwing rocks in the water, riding bikes. He remember that. And I always wanted to just create as many memories as possible so that he can be an even better father to me. And it just keep going from there on.
I ain't gonna lie, I love that. I love that for y'all for sure. So how does it feel to be headlining your first tour?
Man, I'm excited. It's like it's nervousness, but a happy nervousness. Like butterflies, like, damn, it's happening. It's here. I manifest this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go fucking kick their heads in, have fun, be Myron. Show the world who Myron is. Because that's why I named it. If you don't know me, now you do. Some people know me, some people don't, right? It don't matter how popular you is. I'm not Kevin Hart yet. So some people might be like, I don't know him. Oh, I know him. But coming out there and making them laugh so they get to see the same silly Byron that they always see. And then even at times just bring it down and just share some of my personal stories with them so they know what I come from and who I am. You know what I mean? So that's my goal on this tour. Not get so caught up into just being super goofy and I want them to see that, but I also want them to leave like, damn. Because like you probably watch, oh, you got to do something, but this stuff you probably don't know about me. Like I never knew he went through that. You get what I mean?
No,
And he kept going because a lot of people go through stuff and
they keep it bottled in. But like I'm a music person, so I love like when people use their music and put it in like put their pain into their music, talk about their stories into their music. Like I'm listening to your music and it's painting a picture in my head. So like when people do that with comedians or just like comedy or anything in general, even making movies, like you feel me? I just like seeing that. I see it as art.
No, it definitely is, man. And I feel like comedians, man, a lot of comedians, we go through a lot more pain than people think. They see us happy, like say right now, if I was having a mental breakdown, right? I'm at a show now. I can't show that deeply inside. It's like, damn, man, I still got to figure this out. I gotta, whatever it is in life. But you got to go out there and make people like you sacrificing your own happiness, which I love to do. That's my gift, to make other people laugh. So they going through stuff. Who knows what these people going through, right? And I'm going out there. I got to put my problems aside to go make them laugh, and then still come back and deal with my problems. You get what I mean? So, but I don't complain because it's a gift, and God, all my blessings come back around 50 times better.
Hey, if you don't know, you gonna know. You gonna know. You just stay faithful and like keep on pushing and don't give up on your dreams and your hopes. Life is gonna always try to bring you down, but you gotta beat the obstacles and hop over and keep on running.
Right. Shout out to my homie Lil Mark. He the one who gave me that name of that tour, man. My homie Lil Mark from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Make sure y'all leave this clip in there. I want Lil Mark, man. I've been on him since high school, man. We just having a long talk.
Hey, shout out Lil Mark. Shout out Lil Mark.
And this is before I even knew I was gonna do it. My first headlining tour, then we was talking just deep, like we always talk when we run into each other. And he was like, he brought that name. Like, if you don't know me, now you do. And I said, I love that. I put it in my notes. Then months passed, and I'm like, I could have named the Fofo tour or anything that people recognize, but I'm like, nah, I want this to be so they understand. Like, you might laugh, they might cry. I might cry if I get to the part, but then I have to give myself going back. But they gonna get. I want them to get the real Myron. Like, this is Myron, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's my biggest thing, man.
Nah, yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you, like, you taking the time to sit down with me and have this conversation, do this interview, and like, keep doing your shit, bro. I've been watching you since you've been cheating ass Myron, getting chased around by your baby mama, bro. And I'm just like, to watch you grow and like the where you're at now, bro. I'm proud of you, and bro, like, you feel me? Even though you probably don't need to hear that shit, but
No, I always need to hear it because it don't matter. Like I said, I'm so humble, bro. I mean, you can feel the energy now since you're around me, but I'm super humble. I'm just exceeding in what I love to do, and that's because I'm putting the work in to continue to get better, right? But that don't mean I ever mistreat people, and I give people opportunities and stuff like if they want, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like, so it's just that, man. So I'm just gonna keep grinding, man. Y'all even keep doing what y'all doing with your music, with the cameras and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a stepping stone. You know?
No, I appreciate you. Real talk. I really, really appreciate you.
Already, brother.
Heatindacity, we out. Oh, it's not. Hey, it's crazy. You're Myron, bro. Yeah. Hey, so how did you get from making skits to stand-up comedian?
Oh, man, just believing in myself, dog. Want to build my brand, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference because on social media, you got it's just you on the camera. You know what I'm saying? But on stage, you got to be funny in real time. Make any mistakes, you got to be able to fix it, keep doing it, grind. But it's a grind, though. You feel what I'm saying? Learning, each show, joke by joke, you know what I'm saying? City by city, learning, just get better, man. So that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to get better, and y'all going to keep seeing me. And every time you see me, I'm going to be better and better and better. Just figuring it out, man.
Nah, that's fire. I appreciate the knowledge, brother. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.